What's up everybody, and welcome back to BDGC. Josh Baysinger here. I'm joined once again with my girlfriend Amanda McNally.
Hello.
And we got some more BDGC tournament coverage for you. Please subscribe for more disc golf videos if you haven't already. Once again, we're at the 2017 United States Women's Disc Golf Championships. This course, Harmon Hills, is just outside Johnson City in Fall Branch, Tennessee. This is the lead card, the back nine of round 3. We have Catrina Allen sitting at 13 down, Lisa Fajkus at 6 down, Paige Pierce at 8 down, and Jessica Weese at 7 down after 45 holes. We're starting out on hole number 10. It's a 601 foot par 4. As you can see, we've got Dynamic Disc sponsored Paige Pierce on the tee here. What these ladies want to do is to get to the top of that hill over there. Pretty much a placement shot to there. Get as much as you can off this fairway. And then down that hill and up another hill where the basket's placed. Paige going with a huge Anheuser shot high up in the sky. That is an absolute crush. She has made it to the top of that hill, and that is outstanding right there.
I remember everyone was like freaking out over that shot.
Absolutely great shot. Next on the tee, we've got Prodigy sponsor Catrina Allen going with a similar type shot. That big, huge Anheuser shot over the top. Her stalled out a little bit earlier than Paige's. She's down in hole 18's fairway over there.
Next we have Innova sponsor Jessica Weese. She's gearing up for something big, I can tell.
I heard Jessica saying that she never saw that line during practice. From what she saw Paige do, she tried it herself. She executed perfectly.
Yeah. Next we have Innova sponsor Lisa Fajkus on the tee.
It looks like Lisa's going with a different shot than these ladies. That Anheuser shot you saw there wasn't very common throughout the tournament, just mainly the biggest arms on the tournament playing it. This is the line that most of the ladies went with, and that's definitely a great shot from Lisa right there. Catrina's got a bit of work to do as she's down at the bottom of the hill. Anytime you're throwing uphill, as everybody knows, it makes the distance seem a lot longer. She's put down a roller, and as you can see, it rolled and rolled for days, and she's actually went past the pin, and she's going to be thrown back towards it. You can see the basket off in the distance there as Lisa tries to make it to the top of the second hill. It's a very great shot, and she is laying up on the putting green. Jessica looks like she's lining up a forehand here, trying to go wide and out to the left side of those trees, trying to take them out of play and try and get some fade back towards the basket. And she does just that, and she is sitting on the putting green. No easy task to get up there on the putting green in 2 shots. These ladies are playing this hole exactly how you want to play it. You can see Will Schuster there in the background as Paige threw.
Wow.
She made it through a tiny, small little hole right there in those trees, but she definitely made that work. You can see Catrina here as she ended up a little bit past, and she's thrown back towards the pin. Definitely a great upshot right there. Lisa looking to card a birdie 3 here. If she can make this putt.
Oh.
Very good putt from Lisa. Off to a good start on this back nine. That is a bonus birdie in my opinion. Those are some absolute crushes on those drives to land at the top of that hill.
Yeah, definitely.
Jessica looking actually at a comebacker. Oh, unfortunately wasn't able to convert, but to be past the basket on your second shot is outstanding on this hole. Paige looking for a birdie 3. No problems for her. Catrina going to tap this one in for a 4, which there's absolutely no shame in a 4 on this hole. Anytime I play this course, I'm definitely happy to walk away with a 4 on this hole. Quite a bit of a gallery walking around. Moving on to hole number 11, one of the shorter holes on the course. It's 307 feet. Basically, this is a good hole for a lefty. So a flick would be a common play here, or maybe a turnover backhand. Looks like Paige is going to be opting for the turnover. Goes downhill and to the right. She didn't quite get as much distance as she wanted on that one, and she's going to have a little bit more work to do to get down there towards the pin. Lisa's going with a forehand. Definitely the more common play on this hole. Hang it out wide left and let it fade back in towards the basket. Didn't get as much fade as she was wanting, but she should probably have a putt from there. Basket is on a hill, so she's probably not going to be too aggressive on that. Catrina looking for some turnover, and she got it, and she is definitely down there. She will be putting for a 2. No surprise to see Jessica going with a forehand.
A mighty forehand.
Great shot from Jessica there. She's down there in the putting green. Paige probably just going to lay this one up. Maybe gave it a little bit of a half go, but you don't want to be too aggressive. There's a definite potential for roll away here. Lisa looks like she did the same, just try and lay it up near the basket. We've seen a lot of rollaways on this, and while this would possibly be a bonus birdie, speaking of birdies, right there we go. It could possibly be a bonus birdie because of the potential for rollaway. A lot of ladies are just going to lay this one up, so that's definitely a great 2 to walk away with. Any 2 on Harmon Hills is a great 2.
Yeah.
And another great birdie from Catrina right there. Being very aggressive going for that putt. When you see the basket on the hill, a slope like that, going for that putt just shows a tremendous amount of confidence. Lisa and Paige tap in their 3s, ready to walk on to hole number 12. We had 2 birdies and 2 pars on that one. Catrina now stretched to 14 down. Moving on to hole number 12, it's a 493 foot par 4. This is actually one of my favorite holes on the course. You can put a lot of distance out on it, and you still have to try and negotiate those trees off into the fairway there. You want to get across right there. Catrina's disc going over a little bit of a valley. On the right side of there's a valley. She didn't quite make it over to that side, which is actually very fortunate. You don't want to end up in that valley just over the crest of that hill. There's not a very good shot when you make it down into there, so these ladies are probably going to try and end up on the left side here and then look at a hyzer shot towards the basket. So very interesting fairway. I absolutely love this. And that is an outstanding shot from Paige right there. She has cut off a huge chunk of this hole.
Yes.
Lisa going to the backhand as well, looking for some turnover. Unfortunately, it flexed out on her and she's in the left side. As you can see here, she does have a clean shot. The basket's located on the left side, so she's going for an anhyzer. And she executed that shot perfectly, but unfortunately got some roll away from the basket.
Lots of roll.
Hated to see that. That was a perfectly executed shot. Unfortunate to see that roll. Catrina going to the soft hyzer. Unfortunately, another tree hit. Such a beautiful fairway. Just absolutely one of my favorite holes on the course. Not only is it just so fun to play, it's so beautiful once you get down to this little area. The trees are really eating the discs up in this fairway. Paige had an absolute crush off the tee. She's just got Soft little putter up shot here, as you can see. Looks to be absolutely perfect. Lisa was quick to throw there, so I didn't really catch the throw, but you could see the disc and it landed right beside the basket, so she had a great up shot from there. Jessica's got quite a long putt. In the last round we filmed her round 2. She made an excellent putt from the left side of the fairway up there. Let's see what she can do here.
Oh, very good run though.
Yeah, very good. Catrina looking to get her birdie 3. Hopefully she can convert.
Oh.
Not quite, but there are still some opportunities to get some more strokes. Paige with an absolutely great birdie. Walking away with a 3 on this hole feels really good. You have to throw 2 great shots and then a good putt, and Paige did that perfectly, as you can see. Jessica tapping in with a 4. Catrina doing the same. And then Lisa's going to come tap hers in for a 4 as well. We had 1 birdie and 3 pars on hole number 12. We have Paige Pierce sitting at 10 down and Catrina at 14 down, so Paige is definitely making some stroking distance on Catrina during this back 9. Hole number 13 is 320-foot par 4, one of the smaller fairways on the course. Unfortunately, Paige gets caught up early. This hole plays pretty much like a backward C. Such an interesting fairway. Let's see what Catrina can do. She gets caught up early as well. This hole's proven to be very difficult for some of these ladies. Jessica looking to take the trees out of the equation and throw with a forehand roller.
And unfortunately, she got caught as well.
That is 3 for 3 getting caught up early on this hole. Very, very hard to get off of this tee. You need a very lot of technical ability to get off this tee and down that fairway.
Well, Lisa made it and got caught up a little bit, but this was a very long day for these ladies.
Absolutely.
For everybody. This is round 2 and 3 were in the same day, so.
Yeah, and they were both at Harmon Hills, which is, if you've never played this course, if you're not in the area, it may not look like it on video, but this course is a beast.
It really is. I think everybody was just kind of over it by this point.
Good shot from Paige, but unfortunately she got caught up early again. See if Catrina can get out of the thick. She does. She's in the fairway, but didn't take a whole lot more off of the fairway.
More rollers.
Yep, another roller. Nicely played, but if she would have got around that last little bulk of trees there, she would have been making her way up towards the putting green. Catrina with a forehand roller as well, and that's exactly what you want to do. She is right up there near the basket. Forehand roller from a knee. Not a shot you see very often. She made it work, but unfortunately didn't get the roll up the hill like she was wanting. But she did get further down the fairway, so that's always a positive. An outstanding roller from Lisa there. So many trees in this fairway, and the roller is a very common play here. I recall hearing Jessica say, why not throw 3 forehand rollers?
Yeah.
Executed perfectly there. She's going to have a putt.
Oh, wow.
More excellent camera work from Ben Howard of Howard Disc Golf. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Once again, huge thank you to you, Ben, for joining us this entire weekend. Catrina's got this putt for a par after getting knocked down twice, and a great forehand roller.
Oh.
Almost converts, but gets some roll back down the hill. So many holes on, or so many baskets on Harmon Hills are located on hills, so your putt definitely has to be on when you're playing this course.
Definitely.
Great par right there. If you get a chance, go back to round 2 and watch some of this. You will not believe some of the drives we had on that.
Yeah.
With Valerie Jenkins
Sarah
and
Holcomb.
Sarah Holcomb. Yeah.
That's insane.
Just this hole in that video, they made it look so easy, and this hole, or this video, was actually showing how this hole is normally played. So.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
As Amanda said, these ladies are probably ready to get this round over with. Such a very long day. I know I was tired after walking 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine actually having to play the 2 rounds. Moving on to hole number 14, 384-foot par 3. This is a shorter hole, and it plays downhill for the majority of the fairway, and then it goes back up with a basket on top of another hill once again. Lisa got caught up early, and it just dropped straight down. Very unfortunate to hit those limbs right there. She had a great drive, but just barely got caught by the left side limbs. Paige with a great shot. She was looking for a little bit more distance. You want to land as close to that hill as you can, or hopefully up on the other side, or not on the other side, but working your way up the hill. Catrina going with a backhand also, and she's put a very good drive out there. She's laying at the bottom of the hill, and she's got a putt for a 2. Jessica going with a backhand also. And that's looking like an absolute crush.
Oh my gosh.
She absolutely parked this. That is an outstanding drive from Jessica right there.
Oh, a little low.
Great upshot. Unfortunate roll downhill. And it just keeps going. That is one of the unfortunate things about Harmon Hills is the design of this course is absolutely amazing. One of the best, probably the best course in East Tennessee, if not all of Tennessee. And the basket placements, a lot of them are on hills, and like I said on the last show, you have to be on with your putt when you're playing this course, or just what happened to Lisa can happen. And that's just a great upshot there, just to lay it right beside the basket. Thankfully she didn't get any more rolls. Catrina actually looking at a 2 here. This would be an outstanding 2. Unfortunately wasn't able to convert, but thankfully she sat down beside the basket. Par from Catrina. Absolute part job birdie from Jessica. That was an outstanding drive. And Lisa tapping in for her 5. Katrina's sitting at 13 down now, and Paige is at 9 down. Moving on to hole number 15, 431 foot par 4. This is another one of the harder holes on the course in my opinion. Jessica going with a forehand, looking for it to turn over. Unfortunately turned over a bit too much and hit on the left side. She's sitting at the bottom of the hill. There's quite a bit of a hill there, so she's got a lot of work to do from there. You want to do what Paige has done here, make it out that fairway, and she has started to make her way back up the hill, but she's on the left side. It's going to be probably a lot of awkward footing from that side. Let's see what Catrina can do with the backhand. Landed in a very similar spot to Paige. And Lisa looks like she is going with the backhand as well. Getting a little bit of turn, that's looking really good. And those three ladies are sitting pretty much in the same spot. Jessica unfortunately got knocked down early. She's got this tremendous forehand here. Oh, unfortunate tree kick. Good shot from Paige, but it looks like it just kind of dropped. It just kind of lost its spin and dropped straight down. Fortunately, it did stop in the middle of the fairway. Lisa going with a turnover forehand. And that was an absolutely great shot right there. Forehand is going to be a common play here on this. They're trying to just keep their footing as it is, so they're just going with the forehand and not trying to get any sort of run up. Unfortunately, Catrina hit a tree and fell down on the right side. Jessica also on the right side of the fairway.
Looks like she's going for a backhand.
It looks like she's made it actually up to the top near the putting green.
Yeah, kind of lost track of that, sorry.
Catrina's still got a little bit of work to do. Unfortunately, hit a tree on her approach. Executed almost perfectly, just a little bit more height on that, and she probably would have been laying right beside the pin. Paige looks like she's going to do a jump putt here.
Yep.
And just laying it up beside the basket. Catrina has a long putt for her par 4. Hopefully she can convert with this.
Oh,
Almost. Yeah, you really want to see these players make a putt like that after working their way up, after some unfortunate kicks and making it to the top of the putting green.
Ugh, again.
Anheuser putt from Jessica. Paige was able to convert with her 4. Looks like Lisa's going to do the same. Actually, she gets an outstanding birdie. That was a tremendous forehand from down there at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Couple tap in bogeys. Ladies are ready to move on to hole number 16, which is the shortest hole on the course. 211 feet, but it is no walk in the park. It's very wooded, and there's a very tight elbow there. These ladies, most of them are going to be going just with a hyzer shot. Looks like that's what Lisa's going with. And she has made it around the bend, and she is laying right beside the basket. Outstanding drive from Lisa.
That was amazing.
Paige going to the backhand as well. And another outstanding drive. I know you're thinking 211 foot hole, that can't be such a great drive, but to see this fairway in person, it's very tight, and you have to hit that line or that will happen right there.
That's very unfortunate.
The sides of the fairways on the right and left are very thick. You get in those sides and pretty much some sort of tomahawk or forehand roller or some kind of crazy shot, you're not going to have any type of normal backhand shot. As you can see, Catrina ended up on the left side, and she's having to go with a flick, an outstanding flick from where she was. That it's very wooded on that left side. I've been down there plenty of times, and I don't plan on ever going down there again. So to get out from there is that's a very good shot. And another great up from Jessica.
Oh man.
You can see Assistant Tournament Director Chuck Connolly in the background there. Owner and operator of Spike Heiser. He helped Tim Barr out with this tournament, and they did such a great job with this tournament. Lisa with an absolute tap in. And Paige doing the same. Outstanding birdies from those ladies. Such a small fairway, and definitely good to get the reward on that. Moving on to hole number 17, 573 foot par 4. Another one of the hardest holes on the course, probably the longest, tightest fairway on the course, except for maybe on the back nine, which was not featured during this tournament. It takes a lot of power to get down that fairway and a lot of precision. As you can see, Paige is showing off both of those in her abilities. Almost takes out the cameraman and Ben Howard. Yeah, and a couple other people. Let's see what Lisa can do there. That was an absolutely outstanding drive from Paige. She landed on the top of the hill. Lisa looking for some turnover, gets it, and another great drive. She is on the left side a little bit, but she should have a hyzer shot. She wants to make it up to the top of that hill and then back down to the left. Jessica executed this perfectly in round 2, and it looks like she has done it again in round 3. And even better, she is at the top of the hill. That is an absolutely beautiful drive right there. Seeing this on video doesn't really do this hole justice. I know you hear that a lot in disc golf coverage, but I can promise you this is no easy fairway to navigate. Catrina also with a good drive. Got caught up a little bit earlier than the other ladies, but definitely not a bad drive by any means. She's got a hyzer shot to get up over the hill and down going towards the basket. You can see she has outdrove the basket on a 573 foot hole. That's an outstanding shot there. Lisa with a turnover forehand shot. Paige sitting at the top of the hill looking to toss it down towards the basket and almost puts it in the basket for an eagle on a par 4. That was an outstanding shot. As you can see here, Jessica just with an absolute crush landing at the top of that hill. Soft little hyzer shot over the top of the basket. I cannot tell you enough how much harder this is than what it looks in person. As you can see, Lisa actually went long past the basket. Got this comeback putt for a birdie.
Oh man.
Off the top of the basket, or I'm sorry, off the top of the cage. Almost made that for a birdie 3. Jessica unfortunately unable to convert for her birdie. Let's see what Catrina can do. All these ladies made it down here to the basket. Hopefully Paige can convert so we can see a birdie 3 on this hole. And she absolutely does. That is an outstanding birdie to walk away from on this hole. Absolutely great show of efforts by these other ladies. To be down there putting for a birdie 3, even if you have a putt for a 3 on this hole, you got to be feeling good. I know they all want to convert with that 3, but a 4 on this hole, there's absolutely no shame in that. Moving into the last hole, we have a tie at the top with 11 down between Kat and Paige. Paige has worked her way up towards the top. We're on hole 18, the final hole of round 3. Ooh. Paige has absolutely crushed this one. That's an outstanding drive, and she could get up and down and could potentially get another birdie. Lisa a little low on her release, unfortunately didn't make it over the top of the hill there. This is a 564-foot par 4. Jessica probably looking for some turnover. She gets a little bit of it, but it fades back. Definitely a good shot from there. Catrina going with a turnover shot as well. She got quite a bit of distance on that. These ladies are going to be looking at getting up and down for a 3. With the exception of Lisa here, she's still got quite a bit of work to do.
Yeah, there we go.
Looked like it was going to turn over into the woods, but fortunately that was something overstable and it didn't quite make it over. Catrina with a backhand roller trying to make her way up the hill. She does just that. She's going to have a putt. It's going to be a long putt, but she definitely has a putt for a 3. Jessica lining up a forehand. Not surprised to see that. She has an extremely great forehand. As you can see, that was perfectly executed. Lisa with a huge, looks like going with a roller. Unfortunately hit those limbs. Paige just with a soft shot. Anheuser and lays it right near the basket. She's definitely going to be putting for a 3. Hard to tell how close she was from that angle, but I would say Paige is going to be walking away with a 3 on this one.
Definitely.
As you can see, Catrina does still have quite a long putt. Oh, very good run, but not quite enough. And Jessica's looking at this one for a birdie 3. Outstanding putt. I love that Anheuser shot right there. Not a putt that I try very often, but she makes it work out perfectly. Lisa taps in there. Catrina tapping in for her par. And Paige, I was right, is sitting right beside the basket. She taps in for a birdie.
So Paige has made up some distance on this back 9 of round 3. She's now at 12 down, which puts her in the lead, and Catrina's just behind her at 1 stroke at 11 down. Jessica Weese is 8 down, and Lisa Fajkus is at 6 down.
That's going to be it for the round 3 lead card coverage. We want to thank you for watching, and if you would like to support the BDGC crew in our efforts to grow disc golf, please consider getting some merch. We have some shirts, and we also have some BDGC stamped dynamic disc for sale. Just contact us on our Facebook page, and we can get you squared away with whatever BDGC merch you need. As always, we want to thank you for watching. Please click like, subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends, and help promote disc golf in your area. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.